Welcome to the Advanced Dual Health and Life Coach certification. Today we are discussing specialized coaching topics in health and wellness, more specifically client empowerment through bio-individuality. Let's get started. Bio-individuality is a principle that each person has a unique biological environment and lifestyle factors that shape their health and wellness. This recognition shifts health approaches from one-size-fits-all models to personalized strategies tailored to the individual. For coaching, understanding bio-individuality empowers clients to explore their unique pathways to health, fostering autonomy and sustainable change. Let's look at some key points. The core principles of bio-individuality: unique biological makeup. Factors such as genetics, microbiome composition, and metabolic variations influence individual needs. For instance, a client with a genetic predisposition to lactose intolerance will thrive on alternate calcium sources like almonds or leafy greens. Your biology is your blueprint. Customize, do not generalize. Number 2, lifestyle and environmental factors. Stress levels, sleep quality, activity levels, and even climate shape your health needs. Example, a high-stress executive may benefit more from mindfulness and magnesium-rich foods rather than from a generic exercise routine. Adapt your habits to suit your life, not the other way around. Have a look at some pointers that makes biological individual more specific to them. Your ecology, your development, your physiology, your cognitive science, your immunology, and your evolution. Individual preferences and values. Of course, your cultural background, dietary preferences, and ethical beliefs will significantly influence your health choices. Example, a vegetarian client's protein needs can be met with lentils and quinoa rather than meat options. Example, your health should honor who you are inside and out. Dynamic needs. An individual's health requirements shift over time due to aging, life stages, or environmental changes. For instance, a pregnant client's nutritional requirements differ vastly from her postpartum needs. Health is dynamic. Tune in continuously to your body's needs. Let's move on to some applications in coaching. Personalized nutrition guidance is very important as it assesses your individual dietary preferences and intolerance. Technique is by encouraging food journaling to track how specific meals affect your energy and mood. For instance, a low-carb approach may work for one client while the other feels more energized on a balanced carb-to-protein ratio. For instance, there is no one perfect way to eat, it's all about finding your way. Let's talk about how the mind-body connection works. This helps the client identify and address any sort of stressors which influence their energy and overall wellness. You can use mindfulness practices such as body scans to help client reconnect with their physical needs. For instance, a busy client learns to pause midday to tune into their hunger cues instead of skipping meals. Example, listen to your body, it speaks volumes about what it needs. Holistic wellness planning. This addresses any sort of physical, emotional, and social dimensions to your health. You can use this by co-creating a wellness plan that combines movement, rest, and connection. For instance, a client balances strength training with restorative yoga and weekly community dinners. Truth, a coach may say. True health drives where all the facets of wellness are nurtured equally. Number 4, adapting to changing lifestyle stages. Supporting the clients through transitions such as menopause, pregnancy, or shift work is very important. This reassesses routines quarterly to ensure the alignment with the current needs. Example, a retired client decreases intense workouts and focuses on joint-friendly activities like swimming or walking. As your seasons change, so will your strategies for thriving. Guiding sustainable behavior change. Use motivational interviewing techniques to foster lasting changes. Example, by exploring why quitting smoking matters to a client's larger life goals, they become more committed to the process. Example, root your habits in values that matter to you, the rest will follow. Let's talk about some benefits of empowerment through bio-individuality. Enhanced self-awareness. Of course, when the clients recognize a unique pattern and responses, you have a better enhanced self-awareness. Example, a client identifies that their morning workouts will align much better with their energy cycle than their evening sessions. Sustainable change. Personalized plans are much easier to maintain as they respect individual preferences. Example, a picky eater succeeds with a meal plan based on their favorite foods. You can ask what fits your life is what lasts for life. improved outcomes. Tailored interventions yield faster and more significant results. Example, when you're tracking your macronutrient intake, this helps your athlete client optimize your performance. Building resilience. Clients learn adaptive strategies as their needs evolve with time. Example, a frequent traveler adapts strategies to eat healthier on the go in different environments. Resilience will grow when you master how to meet your changing needs. Let's look at some summary tables. We're going to talk about table 1, which speaks about the core principles of bio-individuality. We're going to talk about the principle, some explanation, tools and techniques, an example application, and some expert insights. Let's talk about unique biological makeup. This includes your genetics, microbiome, and metabolic differences which shape your individual health. You can use genetic testing and elimination diets as a technique, and how to apply would be a client with lactose intolerance shifts to almond milk and leafy greens for calcium. Some expert insight is that bio-individuality respects genetic codes, providing accurate health pathways. Let's have a look at cultural and individual needs. These are preferences, ethics, and cultural traditions that dictate the health goals. You can use values clarification exercises and some customizations as a technique, and an example would be a vegetarian who fulfills protein needs through lentils, quinoa, and legumes instead of meat. Some insight is that health plans are aligned to personal beliefs, foster long-term adherence. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the slide. Let's look at table number 2, which are coaching strategies for bio-individuality. Strategies. Food journaling. The main purpose of this is to track how the dietary patterns change and influence your mood, energy, and digestion. Some tools you can use is by logging your daily templates. And an example application is discovering that cruciferous vegetables causes discomfort for a client. Some advanced understanding is that consistent tracking identifies foods that boost energy versus the ones which are causing discomfort. Let's look at personalized nutrition. The main purpose of this is to tailor the diets based on intolerances, preferences, and goals. Some techniques you can use are meal planning templates and rebalancing nutrients. Example to apply is clients receive meal plans reflecting unique carb to protein ratios. Some advanced understanding is that personalized approaches improve your physical and metabolic functions. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the slide. Let's look at table number 3, which are dimensions of holistic planning. We're going to look at the dimension, area of application, some wellness practices, example application, and some advanced learning. Let's look at physical health. Physical health is used to strengthen the body to meet the personalized goals, and some wellness practice would be tailored workouts and movement analysis. Example, a client incorporates swimming for joint health and cardio development. Some advanced learning is that physical strategies should address both the functionality and endurance equally. Let's look at emotional health. Emotional health basically promotes your awareness and healthy processing of emotions. Some wellness practice are breathing techniques and affirmations, and some example application is a midday breath to pause and which resets your executive attention during your energy dips. Some advanced learning is that emotional regulation sustains motivation under pressure. Have a look at the rest of the slide and examples. Let's look at table number 4, which are dynamic tools for different life stages. Here we're going to have a look at life stages, their key focus, recommended interventions, some example applications, and some coaching insight. Let's have a look at young adulthood. In here, we are mainly focusing on energy optimization for career building. So recommended interventions are high protein snacks and consistent morning routines. An example, a client uses healthy smoothies as a quick energy boost before work. Some insights are that prioritizing physical endurance helps manage work stress and productivity better. Let's have a look at pregnancy as another example. The main focus over here is nutrient-dense intake and physical comfort. Some recommended interventions are prenatal vitamins and pelvic floor exercises. Examples, focusing on iron-rich foods and guided yoga for posture and relaxation. Some coaching insights are that resilience during pregnancy requires holistic physical and mental support. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the slide. Table number 5, Client Empowerment Quotient. We're going to look at some factors, some empowerment strategies, the outcome, and some advanced understanding. Let's have a look at personal accountability. The strategy over here is using tracking apps for habit building, and the outcomes is that a client develops consistency in drinking water through the real-time reminders. Advanced understanding is that accountability systems cement changes through visible and measurable progress. Let's look at another example, which is resilience-driven adaptation. Here, the strategy is adjusting routines with evolving needs. Outcomes is that a frequent traveler develops a toolkit for staying active and eating well on the go. Some advanced understanding is that adaptability increases resilience, reinforcing client confidence during transitions. Take a moment to have a look at the rest of the slide. Let's have a look at some MCQ questions. Take a moment to have a look at question number 1 and 2. Take a moment to have a look at question number 3 and 4. Let's look at question number 5. How does focusing on bio-individuality empower clients? The answer is C, as recognizing bio-individuality enables the clients to actively engage in their health choices, increasing their self-awareness and promoting any autonomy as they develop and identify what works best for them. Thank you.